the all-sidedness of the bodhisattva, regarder of the cries of the world. At that time, the bodhisattva infinite thought rose up from his seat and, baring his right shoulder and folding his hands toward the Buddha, spoke thus: World-honored one, for what reason is the bodhisattva of Avalokitesvara named regarder of the cries of the world? The Buddha answered the bodhisattva infinite thought: Good son, if there be countless 100,000 myriad kotis of living beings suffering from pain and distress, who hear of this bodhisattva regarder of the cries of the world, and with all their minds call upon his name, the bodhisattva regarder of the cries of the world will instantly regard their cries, and all of them will be delivered. If there are any who keep the name of the bodhisattva regarder of the cries of the world, though they fall into a great fire, the fire will not be able to burn them. If any, carried away by a flood, call upon his name, they will immediately reach the shallows. If there be hundreds of thousands of myriads of kotis of beings who, in search of gold, silver, lapis lazuli, moonstones, agate, coral, amber, pearls, and other treasures, go out on the ocean, and if a black gale blows their ships to drift upon the land of the Rakshasa demons, and if amongst them there be even a single person who calls upon the name of the bodhisattva regarder of the cries of the world, all those people will be delivered from the throes of the Rakshasas. It is for this reason that he is named regarder of the cries of the world. If again there be any man on the verge of deadly harm who calls upon the name of the bodhisattva regarder of the cries of the world, the sword of the attacker will instantly snap asunder, and he will be set free. Even if the 3,000 great thousandfold world were full of yakshas and rakshasas seeking to afflict people, these wicked demons, hearing them call upon the name of the bodhisattva regarder of the cries of the world, would not be able to see them with their wicked eyes, how much less to hurt them. If any living beings, much given to carnal passion, keep in mind and revere the bodhisattva regarder of the cries of the world, they will be set free from their passion. If any given to irascibility keep in mind and revere the bodhisattva regarder of the cries of the world, they will be set free from their irascibility. If any much given to infatuation keep in mind and revere the bodhisattva regarder of the cries of the world, they will be set free from their infatuation. Infinite thought! Such are the abundant benefits conferred by the supernatural power of the bodhisattva regarder of the cries of the world. Consequently, let all the living ever keep him in mind. If any woman desiring a son worships and pays homage to the bodhisattva regarder of the cries of the world, she will bear a son, happy, virtuous, and wise. If she desires a daughter, she will bear a daughter of good demeanor and looks, who of old has planted virtuous roots, beloved and respected by all. Infinite thought! Such is the power of the bodhisattva regarder of the cries of the world. If any of the living revere and worship the bodhisattva regarder of the cries of the world, blessings will not be rudely rejected. Therefore, let all the living cherish the title of the bodhisattva regarder of the cries of the world. Infinite thought! Suppose anyone cherishes the names of bodhisattvas numerous as the sands of 62 kotis of the Ganges, who all his life makes them offerings of food, drink, garments, bedding, and medicaments. What is your opinion? Are not the merits of that good son or good daughter abundant? Infinite thought replied, Extremely abundant. The world-honored one, the Buddha, proceeded. But if anyone cherishes the title of the bodhisattva regarder of the cries of the world, or only for a moment worships and reveres him, the blessings of these two will be exactly equal without differences, and cannot be exhausted in hundreds of thousands of myriads of kotis of kalpas. Infinite thought! Such is the immeasurable, boundless degree of blessedness he will obtain who cherishes the name of the bodhisattva regarder of the cries of the world. This bodhisattva mahasattva regarder of the cries of the world, is able to make fearless those in anxiety and distress. He who hears his name and sees him and bears him unremittingly in mind will be able to end the sorrows of existence. The living, crushed and harassed, oppressed by countless pains, the cry regarder with his mystic wisdom can save such a suffering world. In the lands of the universe there is no place where he does not manifest himself. Sorrows of birth, age, disease, death, all by degrees are ended by him. Ever longed for, ever looked for. His is the wondrous voice, voice of the world regarder, voice all world surpassing. Therefore ever to be kept in mind with never a doubting thought. In pain, distress, death, calamity, able to be a sure reliance, boundless ocean of blessings, let us revere him.